Let us begin with a question. What governs the way you view the world and, more importantly, your own potential? Often the answer lies within our beliefs. These invisible forces shape not only how we interact with others, but also how we perceive what is possible for ourselves. They form the foundation of our self-worth, our aspirations, and our limits. But here is the critical truth we must all come to realize. Beliefs, though powerful, are not immutable. They are not fixed laws, but rather they are constructs of the mind that can be reshaped. Limiting beliefs are the mental barriers we build around ourselves. These are the thoughts that tell us, you're not good enough, you don't have what it takes, or that's just not possible for someone like you. From an early age, we are often conditioned to see the world in narrow terms. Society, our upbringing, and our past experiences play significant roles in crafting these perceptions. Yet we must understand that these beliefs do not define our true potential. The first step in breaking free from limiting beliefs is awareness. We must learn to recognize the subtle yet powerful influence these beliefs have on our daily decisions. Without awareness, these beliefs operate in the background, guiding our choices, even when they are harmful. Consider this. How many times have you declined an opportunity, not because you lacked the ability, but because you believed, somewhere deep within, that you were not capable? The key to transformation begins when you consciously question these beliefs and replace them with empowering alternatives. The next step is a profound understanding of choice. Understanding limiting beliefs. Limiting beliefs are deeply ingrained thoughts or convictions that prevent individuals from reaching their full potential. These beliefs often go unchallenged and become a natural part of one's worldview. They are not always explicit, but manifest in various forms such as self-doubt, fear of failure, or the notion that success is reserved for a select few. These beliefs, though often subconscious, act as invisible barriers that restrict progress and personal growth. At their core, limiting beliefs are assumptions about ourselves and the world around us. They can be the result of early experiences, societal conditioning, or repeated exposure to negative messages. For instance, if someone grows up in an environment where they are constantly told they are not capable, or are exposed to situations where their efforts are not appreciated, they may develop the belief that they are inherently incapable of success. Over time, this belief becomes ingrained in their self-perception, influencing every decision they make, from career choices to personal relationships. One of the most significant aspects of limiting beliefs is that they create a self-fulfilling prophecy. When we hold on to these beliefs, we inadvertently limit our actions and expectations. For example, someone who believes that they are not good at public speaking will avoid opportunities to speak in front of others, reinforcing the belief that they are indeed poor at it. The more they avoid facing this fear, the stronger the belief becomes, and the cycle continues. The limiting belief essentially becomes the lens through which the individual views all potential opportunities, distorting their perception of reality. Limiting beliefs can also be rooted in cultural, familial, or societal expectations. From an early age, we are taught certain ideals about success, worth, and identity. In many cases, these teachings are well-intentioned, meant to guide us in life. However, when these messages are negative or restrictive, they can become powerful sources of limitation. For instance, the belief that money is the root of all evil can lead someone to subconsciously reject wealth or success, even if achieving financial stability is necessary for their personal well-being. Similarly, cultural norms can often limit the roles that individuals feel they can play in society. such as women believing they are not suited for leadership roles in male-dominated industries. This is from the World Health Organization. Financial health researchers from the states of California and Decatur, such as women believing they are not suited for leadership roles in male-dominated industries. The complexity of limiting beliefs lies in their subtlety. They often present themselves as truths, making them difficult to identify. When a limiting belief takes hold, it can feel like an inherent truth about who we are. It's crucial to recognize that beliefs, by their very nature, are not inherently true. They are simply interpretations of experiences and information we've gathered over time. A belief that I am not capable is not a truth, but a distortion of potential influenced by past failures, societal pressures, or personal doubts. Limiting beliefs are often connected to fear. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of success, and even fear of change all contribute to the persistence of limiting beliefs. Fear keeps individuals stuck in familiar patterns, even if those patterns are unfulfilling. This fear is rooted in the mind's natural tendency to seek comfort and avoid discomfort, which leads to a reluctance to step outside of one's comfort zone. It is this fear that perpetuates the belief that something is impossible or beyond reach. Another key feature of limiting beliefs is that they thrive in environments of self-criticism. Individuals who constantly judge themselves harshly are more likely to internalize limiting beliefs. They are often their own harshest critics, constantly measuring their worth based on external validation or comparisons to others. This self-judgment reinforces the belief that they are inadequate or not deserving of success, further solidifying the limiting belief in their mind. The result is a diminished sense of self-worth and an inability to embrace one's true potential. The personal experiences. The media and social platforms also play a significant role in perpetuating limiting beliefs. Constant exposure to curated versions of success, beauty, or achievement can lead individuals to feel that their own lives are inadequate in comparison. The idealized images of success often portray a narrow and unrealistic view of what it means to be successful. As a result, those who do not fit these ideals may develop limiting beliefs about their own worth or capabilities, thinking that they are somehow less than others. It is important to note that limiting beliefs are not always outright negative. Some beliefs are framed in seemingly positive terms but still hold an individual back. For example, the belief that I must be perfect in everything I do may sound like a drive for excellence, but it can result in procrastination, fear of taking risks, and a constant cycle of self-criticism. Similarly, the belief that failure is unacceptable may cause someone to avoid trying new things altogether, preventing personal and professional growth. So, in understanding limiting beliefs, it's also crucial to acknowledge their power. These beliefs shape our identity and influence our decisions at both conscious and subconscious levels. They dictate the goals we set for ourselves, the risks we take, and the limits we place on our potential. If we believe that we are not good enough to achieve something, we may avoid pursuing it altogether. On the other hand, when we believe in our capabilities, we open the door to new possibilities, setting higher goals and working toward them with determination. By understanding the nature of limiting beliefs, we begin the process of breaking free from their hold. Recognizing that these beliefs are not facts but mental constructs is the first step in dismantling them. Once we become aware of the beliefs that have shaped our lives, we can begin to challenge and replace them with empowering alternatives. allowing us to step into a more expansive and fulfilling future. The power of choice and mindset. One of the most profound aspects of human existence is the power of choice. It is this ability to choose that sets us apart from the other creatures on this planet. While we cannot always control the external circumstances of our lives, we can always control how we respond to them. The thoughts we entertain, the beliefs we hold, and the actions we take are all the result of choices we make in each moment. This truth forms the foundation of the idea that our mindset is within our control, and that by changing our mindset, we can change our lives. Mindset is the lens through which we interpret our experiences and navigate the world. It influences everything from how we react to challenges, how we view failure, to how we define success. People with a growth mindset, those who believe that abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort, tend to embrace challenges, persevere through setbacks, and view failure as an opportunity for learning. On the other hand, those with a fixed mindset, the belief that talents and intelligence are static, are more likely to avoid challenges, give up easily, and view failure as a reflection of their inability. The power of choice, therefore, lies in our ability to adopt and cultivate a mindset that aligns with our highest potential. A mindset is not just a passive response to the world, it is an active, conscious choice. When we face obstacles or challenges, we have the power to decide how we will approach them. Will we see them as insurmountable barriers or as opportunities for growth and development? This choice defines our future. People with a positive, growth-oriented mindset are not immune to adversity, but they choose to respond with resilience. They understand that setbacks are temporary and are often part of the process of achieving something meaningful. In contrast, those who operate from a limiting or fixed mindset tend to focus on their limitations, reinforcing the belief that they are powerless to change their circumstances. The ability to choose one's mindset is especially critical when it comes to overcoming limiting beliefs. A limiting belief often thrives in an environment of negativity and self-doubt. It feeds off our fears and insecurities, convincing us that we are not capable or deserving of success. However, the moment we choose to reject those beliefs and adopt a more empowering perspective, we begin to break free from their grip. This shift may not happen overnight, but the decision to shift our mindset is the first and most crucial step in overcoming the barriers that limiting beliefs impose. It is essential to recognize that the power of choice is not about denying reality or pretending that challenges do not exist. Rather, it is about consciously choosing to focus on what is within our control. We cannot always change the circumstances we face, but we can choose how we will respond. When faced with a challenge, we can choose to focus on the lessons to be learned, the growth that can occur, and the progress that is being made, even if it seems slow. The act of focusing on growth rather than defeat allows us to maintain momentum, even in the face of adversity. This concept of mindset is not limited to personal or professional growth. It also has a profound impact on how we perceive ourselves. People who believe they have the power to change and grow are more likely to invest in their own development. They are more likely to seek out new opportunities, learn new skills, and challenge themselves to do things they once thought were impossible. Conversely, those who believe they are stuck with their current abilities or circumstances may not take the necessary steps to improve their lives. They may resign themselves to the belief that they cannot change, and therefore they do not try. The power of choice is also evident in the way we view setbacks and failures. A person with a growth mindset understands that failure is not a reflection of their inadequacy, but rather an inevitable part of the journey toward success. Failure is not to be feared, but embraced as a stepping stone toward growth. This perspective allows individuals to take risks, experiment, and learn from their mistakes without letting them define their identity. In contrast, a person with a fixed mindset may view failure as an indication of their inability, leading them to avoid trying new things or pushing beyond their comfort zone. Choosing to cultivate a growth-oriented mindset also requires an awareness of the internal dialogue we engage in daily. Our thoughts play a significant role in shaping our mindset and influencing our actions. Negative self-talk such as "I'm not good enough" or "I'll never succeed" can create a self-fulfilling prophecy, reinforcing the limiting beliefs that hold us back. On the other hand, positive affirmations and constructive self-talk can foster a mindset of possibility and confidence. By consciously choosing to redirect our thoughts, we can rewire our minds to focus on our strengths, our potential, and our ability to overcome challenges. One of the most powerful ways to influence our mindset is through the people we surround ourselves with. Our social circles have a significant impact on the way we think and the beliefs we hold. Those who encourage us, challenge us, and inspire us can help us develop a more expansive and empowering mindset. In contrast, those who are negative, critical, or complacent can reinforce limiting beliefs and hinder our growth. Choosing to associate with individuals who have a positive and growth-oriented mindset can be a catalyst for our own transformation. These individuals can offer support, guidance, and encouragement as we navigate our journey of growth and self-improvement. It is important to understand that the power of choice is a daily practice. It is not enough to make a decision once and expect instant results. Just as we must consistently nourish our bodies with food and exercise, we must also consistently nourish our minds with positive, empowering thoughts and beliefs. The process of shifting our mindset takes time, effort, and intentionality. However, with each conscious choice, we move closer to becoming the best version of ourselves. End quote. Every choice we make, from how we respond to challenges to how we speak to ourselves, shapes our mindset and ultimately our future. Practical steps for transformation. Transformation is not an abstract concept reserved for a few select individuals. It is a process available to anyone willing to take the necessary steps. While many people may feel the desire to change their lives or break free from limiting beliefs, they often find themselves unsure of where to begin. Transformation begins with practical, actionable steps that anyone can take to reshape their mindset and overcome the barriers holding them back. These steps are not always easy, but they are essential for breaking free from the limitations that have been self-imposed or inherited. The first step in any transformation process is to cultivate self-awareness. Self-awareness is the foundation of all change, because without it we cannot identify the areas in our lives that need improvement. To begin, take the time to reflect on your current beliefs and thought patterns. What are the thoughts that frequently run through your mind? Are they empowering, or do they limit your potential? Write down your beliefs and start to identify any that may be holding you back. These could include thoughts like, "I'm not good enough," "I will never succeed," or "I'm not capable of change." Recognizing these limiting beliefs is critical because without this awareness, they will continue to shape your actions and decisions, often without you realizing it. Self-awareness allows you to see how these beliefs are influencing your behavior and provides the opportunity to question and reframe them. Once self-awareness is established, the next step is to challenge negative thought patterns. Our minds are filled with automatic thoughts that often go unchecked. These thoughts arise from past experiences, fears, and insecurities, and they frequently reinforce limiting beliefs. For instance, if you have a deep-seated belief that you are not good enough, your mind might automatically jump to negative thoughts when faced with a challenge, such as, "I'll never be able to do this," or "Why even try?" In these moments, it is essential to pause and challenge these thoughts. Ask yourself, is this thought based on facts, or is it simply a belief I've held for years? Often, the thoughts that hold us back are not grounded in reality, but in perceptions and assumptions. By questioning these thoughts and recognizing them as mental constructs rather than truths, you begin the process of freeing yourself from their influence. And the third step is to replace limiting beliefs with empowering alternatives. Once you've identified your negative thoughts and beliefs, it's time to replace them with new positive beliefs that align with your goals and potential. This process requires effort and consistency, as it is easier to fall back into old patterns than to adopt new ones. Start by creating affirmations or empowering statements that challenge your limiting beliefs. For example, if you've always believed that you are not capable of success, replace that thought with, "I am capable of achieving anything I set my mind to." It's important to make these affirmations specific, actionable, and rooted in possibility. Repeating these positive affirmations regularly helps rewire your brain and shift your mindset toward a more empowering, growth-oriented perspective. Over time, these new beliefs will replace the old ones, and you will begin to notice a shift in how you approach challenges and opportunities. Along with replacing limiting beliefs, it is also crucial to develop a growth mindset. A growth mindset is the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort and learning. People with a growth mindset see challenges as opportunities for growth rather than obstacles to be avoided. They understand that failure is not a reflection of their inadequacy, but a natural part of the learning process. To develop a growth mindset, begin by reframing your approach to challenges. Instead of thinking, "I can't do this," try thinking, "I may not know how to do this yet, but I can learn." This simple shift in perspective can have a profound impact on how you approach new opportunities and obstacles. Embrace the idea that every challenge you face is an opportunity to learn and grow, and in doing so, you will gradually shift your mindset from one of limitation to one of possibility. The next practical step is to set realistic and achievable goals. Goal setting is a powerful tool for transformation as it provides direction and focus. When we set goals, we create a roadmap for success and a sense of purpose. However, it is important to ensure that these goals are realistic and achievable. Setting goals that are too lofty or vague can lead to frustration and a sense of failure. Instead, break down your larger goals into smaller, more manageable steps. Start by identifying what you want to achieve, and then break that goal down into specific actions you can take. For example, if your goal is to improve your public speaking skills, break it down into smaller steps like practicing in front of a mirror, speaking in front of a small group, and eventually delivering a presentation to a larger audience. By setting small, incremental goals, you build momentum and confidence, which ultimately leads to success. Another important step in transformation is to surround yourself with positive influences. The people we interact with on a daily basis have a profound impact on our mindset and beliefs. If we surround ourselves with individuals who are negative, critical, or complacent, it becomes much harder to maintain a positive, growth-oriented mindset. Conversely, surrounding ourselves with people who are supportive, encouraging, and inspiring can help us stay motivated and focused on our goals. Look for mentors, role models, or friends who embody the mindset and qualities you aspire to develop. Their influence can provide guidance, motivation, and accountability as you work toward your goals. Furthermore, engaging with positive individuals allows you to create a community of like-minded people who can uplift and challenge you to grow. Take consistent action. Transformation does not happen in a vacuum. It requires consistent, deliberate action. Once you have identified your goals and shifted your mindset, the next step is to begin taking steps toward those goals. Action is the bridge between intention and reality. Even small steps, taken consistently, will add up over time and lead to significant progress. When you encounter setbacks or obstacles, don't be discouraged. View them as opportunities to learn and grow. Consistency, persistence, and patience are key to lasting transformation. By staying committed to the process, you will gradually break free from limiting beliefs and step into the life you desire. These practical steps, though simple, can lead to profound transformation. By cultivating self-awareness, challenging negative thought patterns, developing a growth mindset, setting achievable goals, surrounding yourself with positive influences, and taking consistent action, you can break free from the limitations imposed by your beliefs and unlock your full potential. Transformation is not a one-time event, but a continuous process of growth and self-discovery. With each step, you move closer to becoming the person you are meant to be.